is swelling in you now. Take your Jedi weapon. Use it. I am unarmed. Strike me down with it. Give in to your anger.
So I have a sponsor, Loot Crate. They have a subscription box service which provides monthly boxes of film, TV and gaming related merch. I have the Expanse box here, which is filled with awesome sci-fi stuff, and it's perfect to get as a gift for others or yourself. Seriously, if you can't think of anything to get for a birthday or other occasion, just get them this. And there are a bunch of different boxes to choose from. There's a link in the description and comments section for a 15% discount, so head over there to check out the huge variety of boxes. Now back to the video.
Welcome, young Skywalker. I have been expecting you.
Luke diverts his eyes toward Vader and then back forward. He wants to stay in tune with what his dad is doing, and is in a way trying to follow his lead. He is nervous, and when we're facing a potential stressor, we want to stay in tune with our allies, and he sees Vader as one. He has no fear of him at all and wants to build rapport with him, which eventually ends up working in turning Vader back to the light side.
You no longer need those. Guards, leave us. I'm looking forward to completing your training. In time, you will call me Master.
You're gravely mistaken. You won't convert me as you did my father.
Oh no, my young Jedi.
Luke maintains strong eye contact with the Emperor, which is him trying to be confrontational. When we're in communication, typical eye contact is around 50% of the time when speaking, and 75% of the time when listening. Luke is doing significantly more than that, and basically stares at Palpatine. This shows that he's willing to fight the stressor, as typically if we're being submissive and non-confrontational, we do what's called a distancing behavior. We divert our eye contact as to not appear to be challenging the dominant person, which in this context would be Palpatine. Luke is deliberately doing the opposite. He's being super confrontational and very dominant. When Luke then says that he's gravely mistaken, Vader quickly diverts his head toward him, showing that he's very concerned about his response. The speed he turns his head suggests that he's in shock at what Luke is saying, and fears for how the Emperor may respond to him. Vader clearly fears the Emperor very much, and he's showing great concern for his son when he challenges him.
You will find that it is you who are mistaken. About a great many things.
His lightsaber.
Ah, yes. A Jedi's weapon. Much like your father's.
Palpatine then changes his proxemics, which means the distance between people, to get closer to Luke, and he leans in to basically challenge him, showing that he's not afraid of Luke at all. When people are in confrontation, their proxemics are a really good indicator of what they're thinking and feeling. For example, if someone comes super close to you, they're challenging you as they're putting themselves closer to you, showing that they feel more dominant than you. However, if they step away and try to distance from you, then they see you as more dominant. I think Luke is feeling very threatened here, but is deliberately looking confident by maintaining strong eye contact. This is because he uses the lightsaber as an excuse to distance with his eyes. When facing a stressor, we find it difficult to maintain eye contact as we feel threatened, and use every excuse to distance and divert with our eyes, which Luke does here. He's putting on his confidence, but deep down he's very nervous and afraid of Palpatine.
By now you must know your father can never be turned from the dark side. So will it be with you.
You're wrong. Soon I'll be dead, and you with me.
Perhaps you referred to the imminent attack on your rebel fleet. Yes, I assure you, we are quite safe from your friends here.
Luke avoids maintaining eye contact with the Emperor by looking down slightly. It's subtle, but it's noticeable. He's scared and is trying to act non-confrontational, but also confident at the same time. He's someone who's terrified, but trying to look calm and collected. And that's revealed with his subtle eye positioning. Again, Luke looks to Vader briefly, trying to gauge what he's doing to stay in rapport with him. He sees Vader as his friend and ally and trusts him, which is why he looks to him when he's feeling threatened. Also, Vader's body is tilted to point toward Luke, which shows that he has a strong interest in Luke's response. He cares about his son and wants him to stay out of danger. It's super interesting to see the subtle non-verbal cues that are given off, that explain perfectly the relationship of the characters in the scene. Vader's afraid of Palpatine and cares very much about Luke. Luke is afraid of Palpatine, but is trying to act confident. We can also see that he feels secure knowing that his father is by his side, showing that he believes with full confidence that he will come to the light side. Luke then distances when he finds out Palpatine knows of his plans. He looks to the floor, which shows that he feels very threatened and intimidated by that knowledge.
Your overconfidence is your weakness.
Your faith in your friends is yours.
It is pointless to resist, my son.
Everything that has transpired has done so according to my design. Your friends up there on the sanctuary moon are walking into a trap, as is your rebel fleet.
Vader again jolts his body toward Luke when he challenges Palpatine, showing that he fears for his son's safety and that he fears the Emperor. Luke then relaxes his jaw and diverts his eyes to the floor when the Emperor starts to walk away. He's using the Emperor's absence as an opportunity to release stress, now that he isn't directly in his presence. Releasing the tension in the jaw is him trying to calm himself down from the stress of meeting Palpatine. He also looks to the floor, which is what his brain has been telling him to do this whole time, showing that deep down he doesn't feel as powerful or dominant as the Emperor. His confidence is faked, and the second the Emperor is out of his face, he distances. This is a classic example of the conscious trying to combat and contradict what our brain wants us to do.
It was I who allowed the Alliance to know the location of the shield generator. It is quite safe from your pitiful little band. An entire legion of my best troops awaits them. Oh, I'm afraid the deflector shield will be quite operational when your friends arrive.
Luke quickly diverts his head to the space battle and back to the Emperor, which is a clear shift in his baseline. He's breaking away from his calm and collected persona and is visibly shaken by the fact that his friends are in real danger.
Come, boy. See for yourself. From here, you will witness the final destruction of the Alliance and the end of your insignificant rebellion. You want this, don't you? The hate is swelling in you now. Take your Jedi weapon. Use it. I am unarmed. Strike me down with it. Give in to your anger. With each passing moment, you make yourself more my servant.
No.
It is unavoidable. It is your destiny. You, like your father, are now mine.
Palpatine now picks up on Luke's body language as he diverts his eyes to the lightsaber. Luke is also clearly beginning to hyperventilate and his mouth is open. His brain is preparing him to go into the fight response by trying to gain as much oxygen as possible in order to improve the chances of success in a fight. He then exhales, which is a pacifying behavior, and distances with his body. He turns away from Palpatine, which I think shows that he really does want to fight him, but resists, and that resistance causes him to pacify. He's angry at him and can potentially save his friends if he does kill him, but his rational mind knows that Palpatine is baiting him into falling to the dark side. Overall, this scene is beautifully acted. Both Vader and Luke show their relationship and thoughts very clearly with their subtle body language cues. Vader clearly cares for Luke, and Luke trusts his father and wants to work with him. Luke is also pretending to be confident whilst actually being very scared of the Emperor. It's a really great scene. So thank you so much for watching this video, guys. If you did enjoy it, please be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more content, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.